We are dropping history's greatest shark into the deepest, darkest abyss on Earth. Day 1, you materialize exactly 36,000 feet below the surface of the Pacific Ocean. You are a 50-foot biological submarine, built for warm, sunlit coastal waters. But down here, the environment instantly declares war on your prehistoric biology. The first thing you notice is the absolute, suffocating darkness. Sunlight cannot penetrate this deep. Back in the Miocene epoch, you relied on massive eyes to spot whales from miles away. Now, those eyes are completely useless. The second shock is the freezing temperature. The water here is just a few degrees above freezing, completely stripping the heat from your massive body. Normally, this cold would paralyze a modern shark. But you are a Megalodon. You possess a specialized biological heating system called regional endothermy. Your massive muscles act like an internal furnace, keeping your vital organs warm enough to function. But running a massive furnace requires a terrifying amount of fuel. And fuel is exactly what you cannot find in the crushing blackness of the abyss. Day 3. You finally encounter the crushing atmospheric pressure. Down here, the pressure is over 1,000 times greater than at the surface. It is the equivalent of having 50 jumbo jets stacked on top of your prehistoric spine. Your cartilage-based skeleton flexes and groans, but miraculously, it holds together. As I observe this struggle from the comfort of my luxury submersible, I cannot help but feel a tiny bit of pity. Though, my sympathy only goes so far while my robotic arm serves me a perfectly steeped cup of Earl Grey tea. Day 5. Your lateral line sensors detect movement in the blackness. It is a terrifying deep-sea dragonfish, flashing bioluminescent lights to attract prey. To the dragonfish, you are just an unidentified shadow in the water. It aggressively charges forward. It expects an easy meal, but your 40,000-pound bite force snaps it in half instantly. You swallow the monster whole, but this victory is mathematically pointless. A dragonfish weighs less than a single pound. Your body requires over 2,000 pounds of meat every day. Eating a dragonfish is like eating a single Tic Tac to survive a marathon. Day 7. The hunger begins to violently consume your mind. Suddenly, the water pressure shifts violently around you. A colossal squid rises from the deeper trenches. Its tentacles are lined with swiveling, razor-sharp hooks. It wraps its tentacles around your colossal girth. But the squid has severely underestimated the sheer muscular density of a Megalodon. You thrash your massive tail, breaking the squid's grip with explosive prehistoric horsepower. You spin around and lock your 9-foot jaws onto the squid's mantle. You tear the massive invertebrate to shreds. Finally, a meal worthy of your prehistoric metabolism. As I watch the carnage unfold, I request a medium-rare filet mignon from the kitchen. Day 14. The temporary relief of the squid meal has vanished. The abyss is a biological desert. You are burning more calories searching for food than you actually consume. Your internal furnace is beginning to sputter. Day 20. You detect the faint scent of a whale carcass rotting on the ocean floor miles away. A whale fall is an absolute goldmine. You arrive at the colossal skeleton, expecting a feast. But the deep-sea scavengers have already beaten you to it. Millions of giant isopods and blind hagfish swarm the bones. It is a humiliating meal for the former king of the ocean. You are begging for scraps in the dark. Day 25. The cold finally bypasses your failing internal heater. Your heart rate drops to a sluggish crawl. Day 30. The greatest predator in Earth's history simply stops swimming. You slowly sink into the soft, muddy bottom of the Mariana Trench. A tragic end to a magnificent beast. Within hours, the glow-in-the-dark scavengers emerge. You were simply a delivery of free calories for the real rulers. Simulation complete. Until the next Wild Index, stay curious and never settle for lukewarm tea.